Hey YouTube, this is City Prepping. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the first 2 weeks of inspecting the beehive that I set up about 3 weeks ago. I did my first inspection after about 6 days after the beehive was originally set up, and I unfortunately got busy. I was supposed to have done another inspection about 2 weeks after I set it up. So here we go. I'm going to do my first inspection on my beehive. I installed the bees from the package into the hive on Tuesday, and I gave them a gallon of sugar water in a 2-to-1 ratio. I set the queen up in her little box, and I put a little piece of marshmallow at the end of her box so the bees would eat through it to free her from her cage, giving them time to get to know her. You want to give them about 3 or 4 days. So today we're on day 5 after having set up the initial hive. And so what I'll do is, my objective is to make sure the queen got out of her cage, take the cage out of the box, make sure the frames are evenly spaced, make sure they haven't set up any honeycombs in weird places inside the beehive. I'm going to give them more sugar water to sustain them, over the next couple of weeks as they get established. From what I've read and studied, you want to give them 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks to get established. Once they don't need the sugar water and they're going out and harvesting nectar from the surrounding area, you can stop giving it to them. But they're kind of in a weakened state when you first get them. So that's why we want to help replenish them, get them up to speed so they can defend themselves and get strong and start a colony. So what I'll do is I'll take you through using my GoPro. I'll kind of give you a first-person view here as I'm taking and opening it up, and we'll look at this and see how it appears. So follow along. All right, go time. Let's take this off, see what we got in here. All right, that came off pretty smoothly. Yeah. Huh. Looks like they didn't take all the sugar. Surprising. That one they definitely did. Okay, drinking on that one, that's good. Huh, didn't really get into that one much, okay. Got their own little honeycomb they're starting there. Let's check to make sure the queen got out. Now, where is our cage? Let's pull that out, check. So we got a lot in there. All right, the queen is free. So she's not in there, that's a good sign. Yeah, good. They're already forming the honeycombs on there. All right, as you can see, the queen is not in there. She is out. They ate through it, so that's perfect. So I'm going to set this back in place. Let's see. All right. Try it carefully. Take off that. Overall, they look good. So let's put them back together and get out of the way. All right. Let's go ahead and slide you guys in there. Next time I will just all go ahead and smoke them here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead. Got a little smoking action there. Couple good puffs of smoke. Let me hit that entrance again. Moment of truth. Let's open her up. See what we got. If they've been, what they've been up to here. Pretty good. Inner cover there. Let's see here. How are we looking on sugar water? Yeah, seem to be doing pretty good. Gonna move these off to the side. Drink that one down, okay. Oop, careful not smashing these guys. Lift this box off. Let's give it a couple. All right. So I'm gonna put that smoker right there just to be safe. Oh well. Oh. See, that's a problem. See, they've already started making comb on there. You don't want that. We don't want comb on the inner cover there. We want to make sure they're doing it in between. The problem is I think I had that sugar water sitting up there. Let's start on this side. Start on this frame. Bring it up. Yeah, they haven't done anything on this frame yet. So I'm gonna just go through and visually inspect these one at a time. Okay. So nothing has been done on frame 2. Slide that one back. Nothing done on frame 3. Frame 4 is done. Nothing on there. Frame 5, pretty empty. Here's where we're starting to get into, you can definitely tell they're drawing on these. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Make sure. So see, yeah. Wow. Oh, that's neat. All right. Lay those guys back down. Be really gentle. Don't want to hurt anybody here. Oops, sorry guys. Let's pull that one back. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Definitely. Oh yeah. Yeah, the problem is they're putting, see, that's a good one. It's gonna drop him easily. Nice and easy. I'm gonna have to scrape that off on the top. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Yeah, they're really going to town on that. Wow. Oh yeah, that is a good one. So far, I haven't visually seen the queen. It's not to say she's not there. It's just I have not seen her. So this is super fascinating. I'm getting really close to the bees, probably a little closer than I'm used to without a suit on. But you can see the ones that are coming back. I'll probably have to pause the video and point an arrow, but you can see on the back of their legs they have a lot of pollen. And those are the ones that are bringing back the pollen to the hive. Super fascinating. You can see it up close. Well, I can see it from here. The ones they have a bunch of pollen on the back of their legs. But overall, they don't seem to be too bothered by me being close. I can hear them buzzing around me. I might step back. I think they're maybe a little more interested in me than I am of them. But yeah, it's super neat. You can see up close the ones that have the pollen on their legs. They're just bringing it back. Yeah, I could definitely sit here and watch these guys forever. Such a neat little community. There it is. You see that? I'll have to, yeah, you can see it on their back legs. All that pollen they're carrying. Wow, look at that. Yeah, they're bringing back a lot. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so from what I've read, between 10 and 5, they're super active going out and harvesting and bringing back. Yep, there it is. Neat. Hope you enjoy these videos. I'm going to try to put up a video every couple of weeks on my experience raising the bees. I've got a lot to learn. I'm currently using a book, literally Raising Bees for Dummies. I found it on Amazon. I figured, hey, it's pretty direct and to the point, which I want, just has good information. I use a website called beesource.com where there's a really great forum where people are super helpful. I'll also post a link in the description section below if you're interested in getting into bees, wanting to know where to get information, where to ask questions. That website has been an invaluable resource for me. So again, if you enjoyed the video, click on the like button, share on social media, and as always, be safe out there. Zooming in and holding this steady, but you can see they're bringing pollen back on the back of their legs. They're bringing it back to the hive.